Hey everyone, so this morning I received some of my new CJP colours, Frozen Pink and Lavender Pearl, so I had to get them on my first client of the day. So it's been about 4 weeks since I last did Gemma's nails, so she had lost one, which is why I put a tip on one, and then the rest I've just filed down to an extremely thin, clear base of acrylic over her natural nails. Gemma's been coming to me for quite a while, so she's grown her nails quite long. So I've done all the usual prep, filed, everything like that, and then I've just prepped the nails, and then I'm using my acid primer. Here we have the Lavender Pearl and the Frozen Pink. Now they do look really similar in the pot, but once you put your brush in and the monomer changes the colour, and they are, oh, they're beautiful. And with these today I'm going to be using Pearl Butterflies in Tutu and Lilac, and also Pearl Chunky Cut Glitter in Lilac and Tutu as well. So starting with the little finger, I'm just going to put a very thin clear base down, and then I'm going on in with the Frozen Pink in the base, at the tip even, and then blending up, and then I'm going to use a bit of Cherry Blossom at the cuticle area and blend down. I'm going to be putting glitter on, so it doesn't need to be a perfect ombre, anything like that, because I'm going to pop a bit of glitter on as well. But I did manage to take off half the acrylic when I swept down, so I put a little bit more on there. Then using my wet brush, I just tapped into the acrylic, into the glitter, and then tapping it onto the acrylic. So I'm not using a bead of acrylic today, I'm just tapping it in using a wet brush. And then I'm going to cap that entire nail in crystal glass. Starting at the cuticle area, I'm working down. Now if these were fresh set of overlays, I would be pinching, but there's already a very thin layer of acrylic on the nail, so I'm not pinching because obviously that base layer is set, so there's no point pinching. I'm going onto that middle finger again, using a base of crystal glass, and then starting with the Lilac multi-cut glitter at the cuticle area, using a little bead of acrylic to pick it up, pop in place, and then using the tip of my brush just to nudge it into place. And then from the tip upwards I am using the same cut glitter but in Tutu, which is a very soft pink. Going onto the index finger, and I'm just leaving that ring finger to set a little bit in place before I cap it. So I'm coming in with the Lavender Pearl in the tip, and then a bit of Cherry Blossom at the cuticle and bringing down. And then using a bead of clear acrylic, a very small one, just to get a decent amount of glitter, place that on the brush, and then just using my wet brush to pick up a few of those pink butterflies and place them where I want them. As you can imagine, these big pots are going to last a long time. So the ring finger's set enough now for me to cap that in crystal glass. Trying to do as much work as I can, getting the right shape, apex, and all the right structure with my brush, so that there's less filing to be done. And then capping that middle finger with the butterflies. You need to always make sure that your butterflies lay nice and flat, they're not sticking up or sticking out of the acrylic, otherwise you'll file into them when you come to file the nail later. And then onto your pointer finger, thin layer of clear acrylic, and then I'm coming in with the frozen pink, but this time from the cuticle area, and then pulling down. And then a little bit of that pink tutu, kind of across the smile. I'm pulling down because I want a bit of a crystal clear tip, and then using some of the lilac butterflies. This is when I realised that the tip I had cut was really long, which is why I will not be putting acrylic right to the very end. As you can see, I suddenly realised that it's really quite long. So I'm capping that entire nail in crystal glass because obviously this is a new tip, so I'm going to give it a little pinch. And then with the thumb, just doing a clear base of acrylic. And then this time I'm starting with the light pink tutu glitter at the cuticle area, bringing down, and then I'm going to be using the lilac glitter at the tip of the nail and bringing up. Check that other nail, make sure it's not ready to pinch because I don't want to miss. No, still a bit soft, not quite ready yet. And then I'm going to cap that thumb in the crystal glass. So trying to pat rather than drag, because you don't, if you drag it down you might pull that glitter off the end. So patting it into place. And then once all set, filing in. So same filing as I always do, sidewall, free edge, cuticle area, and then body of the nail. And I do the same routine on every single nail to make sure that I'm filing consistently. So now I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm coming in with two different colours of Moyou polish. I will write these in the comments below so you know which colours. Scraping, picking them up, and then placing on top of the nail there. Simple as that. And then I'm just going to do first layer of top coat. Always double top coat any stamping or nail art. Putting that in the LED lamp for 36 seconds. It's very good. Very precise, isn't it? And then when I put the second coat on, I then top coat the other nails as well. For the big reveal. So you see the lovely shimmer of those new acrylics. They go so well with these pearly glitters. Then using an acetone-free polish remover. You don't want to use anything with too strong a chemical on your stamping plates because you could damage the backing. And then once I've got all the polish out of the plate, I use a little bit of my gel cleanse, because that gets rid of any smears on the plate as well. So the polishes used were Periwinkle and Violet Haze. Just going to top coat that thumb. And then using a bit of acetone-free polish remover to get rid of the excess stamping around that accent nail. And then just popping a little bit of natural oil on. And there we have it, another salon redesign for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions or comments, please just pop them all below. And if there's any requests for videos you'd like me to do, pop that below too. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!